I'm going to the top like Gunnar. I swear this winter's hot like summer. Call up Jelani, he's doing up Jumma. I'm more than blood, but he's still my brother.
Welcome back to the M1 podcast. As you can see, we've got some guests with us, so everyone's going to introduce yourself, starting from there.
Wow. and your sexuality.
Say your name, your sexuality. Nah, don't actually. No.
Yeah, I'm sex.
Yeah, literally, we're talking about it. It might as well. It's relevant.
For the sake of this podcast, trust me, it'll make sense. Yeah. Carry on.
Okay, I'm Dias, and my sexuality is gay.
I'm Sammy, and my sexuality is heterosexual.
I'm just a homosexual.
I'm Mordecai, and I am also hetero.
Alright, really? It's by Skate, and obviously man's heterosexual.
I'm Ben, and I'm gay.
LGBT, do you think it is accepted in our society?
Okay.
I think you guys should go first.
Do you want to go first?
Is it accepted? To an extent, it's accepted, but there's still a negative stigma on being gay.
Is it like to your how much is it accepted to your like standard? Like, would you personally feel like that you are accepted in that society?
In my like my close community of people and stuff like that, but like as a whole, no, I don't feel accepted as a whole. I think it's more normalised, but it's not an acceptance. It's more of a we'll cope with it. Do you know what I mean?
I was gonna say because people can make noise about on the face value, like we support, but realistically, if you piss somebody off, they'll still call you some gay slurs.
But do you not feel like
so they can say they accept you, but realistically, I feel like they accept you on Facebook Live, and I accept you.
Yeah.
Do you
but
feel?
If you off, I'll cuss you out for being gay.
Do you feel like it's changed a lot? As in, like, I don't know how long you've been out, but do you feel like it's changed a lot in your lifetime?
Like the acceptance thing.
Not really, because you grow into it. Like we've never experienced a time where being gay is necessarily bad in this country. I think it's only the stigma with obviously your immediate family and stuff like that. But the stigma of being bad here has never been a thing. But it's never
Jamaican,
been.
Isn't it?
I'm Jamaican, but.
Imagine. Wait, how did that even go?
The cultural aspects of being Jamaican, but I'm actually fourth generation here, so my parents have been here a while.
That's good.
So it's like they understand how the Western world works. So it's just it varies depending on what family. So for me, it was still bad because I'm a PK. I grew up in church.
Oh, yeah, you're a pastor.
I grew up in church. My dad had his own church and everything. It just went south. But I grew up in church. I've been in church my whole life.
It could have easily been you.
It couldn't have been. No, it couldn't have because my situation is weird. Because like, imagine growing up in church your whole life. The possibility of it is so small.
What kind of church was it, though?
Potter's house. Potter's house, like.
Is that Pentecostal?
Like clapping and
yeah.
I was gonna ask. Oh, what about you though?
Well, I guess kind of what Dias said is kind of what I would agree with. Like, wider society, but obviously I can't speak to this experience. But I guess if you're an ethnic minority, it's probably a lot harder to be gay because I mean a lot of the communities that are sort of associated with not necessarily being like homophobic or whatever, but being a bit more conservative on it, like the Muslim community, African community.
So for you feel like it was easier than it is for Dias?
Yeah, definitely.
Was it easier for you to open up?
For me to open up to like
your family, friends.
Yeah, I'd probably say so. Yeah, because I knew my family would be okay with it. And I think on average, I'd say white families probably better.
Sally, that's the thing. You don't have to worry about when you're white. I think anyway. I don't know. Because you don't have to worry as much about are they going to accept me. If you're black, you're thinking, am I going to get disowned?
Yeah.
Am I going black?
I mean, am I going to get praised for? Pray the gay out.
No one ever says to you if you're white and gay, oh, well, that invalidates your whiteness, but not to black guys.
I know a guy that was gay and he was like Muslim and his parents found out. They sent him back home, and because he can't be in this country like that. They said, "Oh my God, he got destroyed." He came back. He was telling me, he was like, "Yeah, but now I'm straight." Like, It was like they really must have beat you. Like they really
they'll force you to be something else.
Yeah, they took him home and they destroyed him.
What is he?
Muslim.
Oh, wow.
My boyfriend's Muslim, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Mad.
That is mad.
Yeah.
And how does his family?
They don't know.
Yeah, it's a.
Well, they're gonna know now.
But I'm not dropping any.
No
Yeah.
names. No
Well, I mean,
names.
that's just. Oh yeah, true. Said don't know.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
I'm
What
gonna
is
say
it?
that surely they know that you said it.
No,
They don't know he's a boyfriend.
No,
so
people
they don't
who
know.
would know him would know it, but like I don't think. They would.
People who know
Yeah.
me,
So how do you? How long you been together?
like, well, 10 months.
Wait, is it?
How is that even possible?
Wait.
He has a car
Oh,
and drives to see.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, do I know him?
No.
Okay.
No, he's not from Severa. Well, not from our
Okay.
college.
do you think being gay is a choice?
No.
You see,
No,
I'm just saying everything you do in life is a choice. Like, even
Yeah, I
if
agree with that.
I didn't consciously make the choice,
Yeah.
but it is a choice in itself because you didn't grow up and consciously think I'm going to be straight. It was
So,
already.
Also, I think you choose whether, like, even if you're gay, yeah, you choose because that's what this went in the closet. You choose whether you wanna
accept it or not
Yeah.
accept it.
Some people be
Do you
like,
know what I
nah,
Because,
no,
like, you
no,
think
no,
about
Compress
it,
innit?
it's
Compress
like
it.
it's not-
so I think it's a choice to be outwardly, but I don't think it's a choice to have to.
have gay like
Yeah,
feelings and,
I don't think it's a choice.
and attraction.
But then again, I
So you think that it's environmental then? Oh, it's
no,
not.
see, that's the thing. I feel like it's a lot of things because I don't know what goes through a gay person's mind. I don't know how they become gay and what makes them become gay. I don't know how I became straight. I just knew I like girls.
Are you sure?
Yes, I like women, like my beautiful girlfriend who I love very much.
Or the bleep all like,
No, but yeah, realistically, I just don't. There's a lot of things like environmental. I think the way you're brought up, the things you see, things you watch on TV, the things you're influenced with, and I feel like that makes a big impact. And recently as well, like because I've been saying a lot of shows or things that happen in media and stuff. There's always like a representative of the gay society.
It's only happened only
Recently.
in the last few.
He's like, no,
yeah.
that's years.
Yeah.
But it
Oh,
doesn't-
it's crazy.
but then-
on Netflix it's mad.
I can't like it's like
Yeah.
every
Oh,
time,
yeah.
and sometimes I feel like it's a overkill.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it is overkill.
Do you know what?
Yeah,
I feel like it's
it-
overkill.
It's a
A
little
lot
bit
overkill.
overkill because like now you have to think about it economically now. There's now money that people can make from people being gay. Like it's like with being black. It's like
they're capitalizing
they
on.
capitalize on
And
it.
it's-
So like
it's-
But
even
it's not,
we
so
think
apparently,
it's too
apparently
much.
Woody's gonna be gay.
No, that was a myth. That
Was
was
it a
like,
myth?
I think people made that up because they thought it looked realistic. Like, you know what I mean? But
But like, it's still, if they did, I'm like,
It's like it's now everything has to have a gay representation. It's like I understand why they put them in it so that it's normalized for people that watch it. Like it's a normal thing to have in society. Yeah. I feel like they're just
every
using
single,
it to make money.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you're trying to.
Every show has to, and it's like
It's like being inclusive. Like inclusive.
yeah,
inclusive
they feel like they
means-
have to be inclusive. I
In
feel
this
like
day and age, inclusive is like a very fine line between
Exactly.
you're not being inclusive and you are being
It's like-
inclusive. And it's
I feel like there shouldn't be so much pressure on people that make films and stuff to be inclusive of everybody.
yeah.
Okay, it's not every film that a black person has to be in. It's not every film that a gay person has to be in.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not everything.
But
You know,
if
it's
it's
just a society, whatever.
if it's important to the story or just want to, it's fine to have because the people are in our society. But I feel like when you're just pushing them and also making them act extravagantly gay, it's like
hang on. What do you think about this whole thing where to cast Ariel now to be a black actress? And
ooh.
Oh, see, I-
would
Is that
you-
Halle Berry's daughter? or
Halle
something?
Bailey.
She-
Halle
she has-
Bailey.
no,
Yeah.
it's no.
Halle Bailey.
Halle Bailey.
She's
Her
part of
name's
a
Halle
group
Bailey,
called
yeah.
Chloe.
No, to do.
I
Her-
thought that was Halle Berry.
No, her,
No.
her and Chloe,
Chloe and
They're together.
and the
Sisters.
sisters and
Yeah.
the singers and the actors.
Beyonce signed them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
anyway, I saw literally the worst thing about that is I saw on Twitter trending, not my
Ariel.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God, yeah.
I think the race of the of a character matters, as in like it should matter who's playing them if their race has anything to do with it. It's like in Moana, the fact that she's her race has a lot to do with it. So you can't just cast a white person to be like, well,
Yeah.
Ariel being white has no cultural, like there's nothing.
No cultural value.
It's like she's a
of her
fucking
being.
mermaid.
But at the end of the day, but that whoever created, what's her name, Ariel?
Mhm.
Yeah, Ariel.
Did they create it to be white or black?
Wow.
But so
So-
now,
My
but then-
thing
No, but
about it
that's
is,
that,
why
now you're bringing
No.
you're trying to bring color out of it.
No, I'm
So
saying
if that person
they
made a
fix-
character and they made a person white, why
Yeah.
are you trying to focus on the white bit and take the white bit out?
because they made it at a time where everything
No.
was white.
no,
So
Sam,
it's
Sam,
very
why
rare
they-
to-
that
Why
means
they
that-
why are they lazy? Why can't they just make an African Disney
That's
princess?
what I think,
Why
yeah.
can't they just do
They
that?
did.
Why do they?
They done.
Who?
There's this
Yeah,
there's
bro.
this
Tiana.
Tiana or something.
She's
Tiana's
African
not
American.
American.
She's
She's not
African
African.
American. She's not African.
That makes
And
you
know-
African.
No, it doesn't.
How many?
What?
How
Are
many?
you
how-
mad?
Wait,
Wait,
what?
no,
Wait,
no.
wait,
Say that was African American
No.
person. They're going to be like,
African American.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say that they're still African.
No.
They don't think that.
Slow down.
Trust me.
No,
They are.
They are.
It doesn't matter if they are or not. African Americans do not associate.
With
Yeah,
Africa.
they don't.
It's like, no,
Not everybody.
Most of them don't.
Deep it. Back in the day, who used to bully African kids? It was Jamaican and Caribbean kids. It was Caribbean kids. No, it's Jamaican and Caribbean kids that bullied African kids about being black. White people couldn't dare walk past and do or do something because they know. Because they know. Wait, that is no. White kids couldn't try it because they knew they couldn't be racist because they knew if you report them, it's straight up racism. Whereas other like Caribbean kids, like even some African kids, were the ones who did the South African clicking and the monkey.
Even now they still do it.
And to your point about African American people, most of them, like a nice amount, like a 90% amount, identify themselves as Black American. They want nothing to do with Africa until Wakanda came out.
No, but they don't think
Princess Tiana is not my princess.
Yes.
She ain't mine.
True.
And then I asked someone, I can't remember who it was, but if I'm still friends with them, that friendship needs to end. Because I asked them, what do you think? Because when Moana came out, I was like, why? Like now, every culture basically has their own. Where's the African princess? And she goes, oh well, we have Lion King. Lion King! We are animals!
He's black and
we are animals.
Yeah, but it's only the animals.
So our African princess is Nala. Is animals from Kenya. He's a lion. I was like, what the hell? And then I know they're on that feminist wavelength. And if Disney went and did their research, they can find a nice feminist story in Africa. There are many.
If you can do Wakanda and you can do everything inclusive about culture, why can you not do one princess?
Why can't you do an African princess? I want an African princess.
No, it wasn't. Wakanda was not like a political movement.
Is that even a place?
No,
it's not.
It's the only place that white people know that.
No.
People who are not African know that.
But can I say something about the princess thing? Mm-hmm. The thing is with it, I think everyone's like, oh, we have the black princess situation. There's one princess with the outcry in the white people. So like,
who was the person who kissed the frog?
That was white.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
the one black girl, and it was to do with an African American story based on a real woman. I'm like,
I knew you on the.
Where's that? What represents us?
You made a good point before, though. What I don't really care either way if Ariel's black or white, but I just thought it was a bit cheap. That I feel like they cast the black girl to get a bit of praise.
You can't be bothered doing the research to create a new one, but you're slotting us in there. So black people feel like, we're being represented. We'll just slot you in there to replace. You can't just make it a new one.
I didn't think about that.
At the same time, imagine how many people will be casting for it. There'll be white people. There'll be so many people. So like, if the directors casted her because they think they have to, because she is a talented person, then it's like it's a good thing, but there's also a bad thing. There's always a good and bad in the situation. It depends on what you want to say.
Do you think it's necessarily a bad thing that they did it for that reason? Like, did it for
if they went about it the right reason, like if it's actually because of her talent and everything about
I'm
it,
saying one of it's because she's black. Is that a bad thing necessarily?
It's not,
because I don't think
it's a good and bad thing.
Realistically, it's still a good thing because it's going to show young girls that
a different side of
exactly. So
of a
I feel like whatever reason it is,
and it opens up conversation on actual race in itself, and like it show you can see that how triggering white people are getting with the slice of like let's call it a race thing, and they're feeling some type of thing, and you're like, we've been feeling this for the last 400 years.
Literally, we get snubbed all the time. So now,
how is it hurt? You can see how hurt they are, and it's like, how are you so hurt when we go through this on a daily basis?
Exactly.
And it's not a good thing to what's the word, like, because it's happened to you, it should happen to you too. It's not good. But when it's on the other hand, it's like you see how triggered they are.
Yeah, it's like a cheap way out though. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't think it's really cheap, realistically, it's still beneficial for us.
Yeah.
I don't think it is, because everyone's focusing now on the fact that they've changed her from being white to black. If they made a character that was just she was black from the start, then say that. But the fact that you changed from being white to black, like,
nowadays all the films they make are based on old stories, fairy tales,
like Disney films.
Yeah, so
they're just bringing them.
But the fact that you actually acknowledge that there is a problem with black and white, and that because she is black, there is a problem. It does not show the problem within the problem. If you get what I'm saying to you, the fact that you notice that she is black and there's a problem within her being black, isn't that the problem?
Yeah, that is the problem.
That we can't.
Have you guys seen this thing recently? I saw it on Twitter of this princess story that they're showing to kids. Of this princess that she said, she said, if basically she was gonna get turned ugly because she the thing.
I've not seen this explained.
What country was that? What country?
So basically,
I think it's American.
What is it?
It's like, so this princess, so basically she's like white, fair skin, blonde,
normal princess.
Yeah,
I thought she looked similar loud still when she changed to black.
she was alright in it.
Wait, what did
black curly
So
hair.
basically, she was cursed.
She was cursed,
and
they said basically the rich, not the man that can do the curse.
Wizard.
Yeah, the wizard. That's the word. The wizard said basically she said,
he said no. He said, "I'll dim your
I have to curse you basically because you were not supposed to kiss your husband until you sing something.
Something stupid, man.
Something stupid.
It's something.
But basically, she got cursed when she got turned.
Exactly.
You got turned black.
No, she didn't get
ugly.
No, she got turned ugly, and they said I would take the light, the dim your skin, and I would take the brightness out of your skin.
And the man said, "I'm gonna turn you ugly," and she said, "Oh, so you're gonna take away all my beauty?" And the next scene,
she's black.
She's black.
She's not even black. She's
like brown.
She's brown.
She's
Like
curly
hair.
That is
What country is this from?
I wish I could show you.
They had American accents. I don't know. I feel like it's
Is
probably
it a
American.
cartoon?
Yeah, like a princess
a
cartoon.
movie.
It's not like a little child thing.
Yeah, it's for kids to watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, wow, so many kids are gonna watch that.
In 2019, and you're
black
just,
is
ugly.
Imagine also how did that make it through production and let's post that
Because
especially with our
I don't know how like good the channel's doing, but do you know like people are clowning these days?
They had a lot of views.
So I don't know if
before
it's a
that whole thing came out.
When I first saw it, it had at least 1 million, like a couple million.
That probably would have been because the whole thing, you know.
Still, a lot of people and kids are watching this though. Kids are watching this. Kids are influenced by this.
Yeah, I know.
It's really bad because then it's like it's a never-ending problem. They'll always be racist. They'll always think black is less.
Oh, and so I want to bring it back to the LGBT thing. Do you think that it should be taught in schools then?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At every age?
No. Let me just like specify.
Yeah.
I think by the time you're in like year 5, year 6, you should be teaching them about not even the sexual aspects of it, but the relationship side of like inclusiveness of everybody. Because once you hit year 7, it's a different world. Like you're going into like adulthood now, and you're learning new things, and to be respectful of other people, especially in the environment where it's such a like you're in a little bubble. High school's a little bubble where a lot of shit happens, and you're trying to like navigate yourself, and you have to fit into certain standards. So people know that these are the different things that happen. These are the different relationships that happen in society. Let me be respectful. Because from a young age you're learning and you're developing. So the narrative that you bring about when you grow up will only depend on what you've been taught from the beginning. So do you know what I mean? That's all I say.
Yeah, and I think it's true because a lot of people hate LGBT education. They think, oh my god, teaching about gay sex. That's why people get scared about. But it's not sex ed at all. It's about relationship ed, and it's part of the wider curriculum about teaching about single parent home, other cultures, pregnancy, all that stuff. It's just teaching kids about stuff that maybe they wouldn't understand otherwise. Yeah,
it's not just gay.
It's not sex education. I wish people would.
It's not
that.
Yes,
right.
But then I mean, I don't think they should be teaching them young, but I think probably year 6, because when they go to high school, there's a lot. That's where you really see the whole thing.
Year 6, honestly, year 6, that's when I started realizing a lot.
So I think year 6 maybe, but not lower than that, because I feel like that's too much for there's a lot of other things they should be really focused at that young age.
Even lower,
without you troubling them with societal problems. Also, I was thinking, is that really something that should be taught in school? It's like there's a lot of things that we learn that we weren't taught in school. We learn from our homes.
Oh yeah.
No,
just teaching school.
But the fact that you said that because your parents are not teaching you the stuff that you want.
That's saying so. But because obviously parents have certain prejudices against it, they won't teach their kids what they want to. So I do think, but then I think parents who say, I don't want my kid to learn this should be given the choice.
I don't think so.
No, why should we respect your wishes?
No. Do you know why I say that? Because we don't live in an environment and a climate in England as a Western country where you can be like, oh, I don't want to learn about the people. That's what England is a place where it's actually a place of inclusiveness that we care about everybody. So why should you come to a climate and not want to learn about the different people that are
Very
in
good
this
point.
environment.
But some people can, like, say if I'm Muslim.
That's what I'm saying. But you came to this country knowing, like, you came to this country knowing about the Western world. Why should you bring your ideals to this country?
Okay, so you're saying
expect,
if you didn't want all our Western world and our gayness, you shouldn't.
It's not about gay.
as in the fact that it's okay to be gay and it's quite. Okay. It's talked about. Yeah. If you don't want your kid to learn that, you're in the wrong place, basically. Not the wrong place, like you shouldn't expect.
You shouldn't expect.
No, but then again, like a lot of people came from our past generation. There was our generation that came to this country, so you can't be like to them. You shouldn't have came because you knew about it. Because when they were here,
no, I'm not saying you shouldn't have came. I said you know what England's about. Yeah. Just because you don't integrate into the society doesn't mean that there's not other people that there's not people out there that are like this. Do you know what I mean? You hiding your children or like trying to stop them from learning about it doesn't make it any less there.
But do that? I think the only problem is where it comes to like age, like what age.
And as I said, year 5, year 6, as you go into high school.
Do you think below year 5, year 6 it shouldn't even?
I don't think they should, but even still, then like most of your development comes from the lower age. You know what I mean?
I think you're too impressionable at that age.
Exactly. But that's the thing. But wait, you see being gay as a trend
because you don't teach about being straight. So
exactly. But you get loads of like story times and kids movies that are full of straight relationships, but we don't see that inherently sexual.
But I'm not talking about like if they had a story where there was a homosexual person, I'm not bothered. I'm saying like if you actually had a lesson on like you should not even you should, but you know teaching the different sexualities and what this means, and I think that's like if you're like 1 year 2 like. Yeah, you're gonna impression them. They're gonna be like, okay, so I can pick one of these, which one? But that's not. That's making
it becomes a thing of, oh, okay, that looks fun. I want to be that. I'm saying, like, that's not natural. No. Also, but that means kids at that age, it does look like
that. Even if still then that you're like, oh, I'm more open to it. Why is that a bad thing?
Because it's not a bad thing. It's just like you're trying to train their mind to thinking that you should pick our sexuality. Okay. That's not how it works. No, we're not. I thought you said that it's supposed to be something.
No. It's not like you should. No, it just opens your mind to. There's a lot of people that are like this, but because you're not taught it. A lot of the times, your mind is not open to it.
It just takes the stigma away from it.
Do you know what I mean?
It makes it less of a weird thing when you go
later down the line, when you're in year 7 and the kid's like, oh, I think I'm gay. It's less of a thing of, you're gay. Like
that's what I'm saying. So if they include it into like story time, blah blah blah, say nothing. But if you're gonna be like, yeah, so you can be one of these, boom, 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 or you can even be a girl, or you can be
it's
other
like,
kind of
they're not they're saying if you feel like this, it's not a bad thing. Do you know
I feel like at that young age, you
shouldn't be
too young, like even know what you even are.
Exactly. Like, let's say you're like, I don't know, 7-year-old comes home and they're like, oh, like talking about sex, like you don't want to hear.
But no one's talking about sex.
It's not about sex.
No, it's like personally for me, I think they shouldn't start like the sexual part shouldn't start until you're in high school.
I think sexual part should start until you're
high school.
I don't think sex should be talked about at all because you're talking about
I'm talking about sex in high
the fact that respect. I don't think sex is necessary.
I just think you should.
I don't think it's necessary.
No, but sex education.
You know what young kids have sex now?
No, I'm saying I don't think it should be gone into. Obviously, we know how gay people have sex. I feel like
but they don't know.
No,
kids don't know.
Sex ed should be actually it should be included in sex ed as a one thing. Yeah, I feel like they shouldn't go too much detail in straight or gay sex.
No, I think they should. I think they should. In year 9, I think
they should.
Year 9, I think they should.
But there are kids in year 7
by the time you turn 14, 15,
so you can't be telling them no, you shouldn't be.
You're more sexual, and it's not even about being gay or straight. It's about actually the safety of.
It's the safety.
So if you're gonna teach them about that, you need to know all of that stuff.
You shouldn't be telling them to have it. You should say this is how you do it safely.
Protect yourself, and if you're in a gay and you're doing a gay relationship and you're doing all that stuff, you should know how to protect yourself too. Do you know what I mean? It's the same way. That's all.
I feel like when they're in year 6, the most they can do is like, you know, the thing that they do when you're in primary school, like, oh, this is like a nuclear family. I diverse this one. I divorce the X and Y. Homosexual and open.
I think at that point they should just be taught to respect other social orientations. Like that's what because that's the main thing. They need to respect it. They don't need to be it. They just need to learn to respect it. I don't think people like that are in our society and they're normal. They're not weird from you. But
then you say that you're gonna have to teach them that you could be like this as well. You can't say there are other people, but it's not you. Because then that's gonna be like other people are homosexual, but you're not.
There could be people like
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna teach that, you're gonna have to teach them that you could and not end up, but like you. This is something that you might be a part of in society.
Yeah,
You can't teach them that. That's what I'm saying. Like, that'll have to be included. You can't just focus on that one thing, saying there are other people like this, but it's not. You're not like.
Can I be devil's advocate for 1 second? Obviously, this is not me personally, but I hear a lot of people say this. All this isn't that basically an attempt to normalize it, and obviously, yeah, maybe it's a good thing to normalize it. But what about people? Like Christians and religious people that don't think it's necessarily right. It's like you're imposing it on their kids and trying.
Well, then I think it depends on the school you go to. If you go to a Christian school, then they should follow the Christian.
Personally, yeah, I think if it's a Christian school, I'm sorry, I don't think they should do it because out of their own wishes. Same way you also respect your wishes, your orientation and your thing. Respect their religion as well to know that that's not allowed in their religion, so they don't want to teach their kids. No. If you want your kids to learn it, don't let them go to that school.
As a resident Christian, let me just say this.
I'm sorry, no, she's not. It's cancelled.
Okay.
How many times have you been to church in the past month?
Yesterday. Okay.
Once.
No. Oh, I've been going consistently.
Yeah.
For the last 3 months now.
3 months.
Oh, well done.
No, but I took a break. Listen, but read my Bible.
A break from God. So you take a break from you.
Yeah. In Jesus' name.
Okay, wait. What was my point? Okay, so parents who feel like they don't want their kids to know about it, your kids are gonna know anyway. You can choose to not take them to normal state schools where they're probably gonna get taught that, and they can go to Christian schools. My thing with the Christian schools is you don't have to teach it to be right, but you have to teach it to be inclusive. And you have no. Stop. Let me finish my point. Right, if they're gonna say it's against their thing though, then actually everybody in that school must not be talking to each other, because as the same way homosexuality is the same way liars are in the Bible, the same way murderers are in the Bible, the same way gossipers are in the Bible.
And we don't encourage those. We don't encourage that.
But we're friends with people who gossip. We're friends with people who lie.
We're not saying we shouldn't be friends. I say we shouldn't be educating them about that you can be gay, encouraging it.
No, I'm not saying they should encourage it. I'm saying they can't be walking about like you do this, but then it's like
I'm not saying they're doing that. I'm saying they shouldn't teach it.
But not teaching it is going to foster that kind of behavior.
No, not necessarily. I wasn't talking about being gay in school, but I
get well a bit, because when you don't learn something.
When you don't learn something,
when you're growing up, you're going to be exposed. Realistically, we live in a society where there's gay people.
Sam, you need to understand that a lot of people are not exposed to gay people. That's why there's a negative stigma on being gay, especially in the black community.
But it's increasing now, though.
It's increasing, but not everybody is.
No. I did not know how homophobic people were until like how many days ago.
Yeah.
My God, I never thought. Fact, in the Bible, homosexuality is not allowed. Fact. So is lying.
Yes.
So is murdering people.
Yes.
No.
It's not even evil.
No, that's my point.
We shun people who do those things.
No.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. Maybe we don't, but we do.
No.
Go on.
No. People who are gay or whatever, they know the Bible says you're not supposed to do that. It's their choice.
Free will.
Free will. In the Bible, you're not allowed to condemn someone else. You can't. You're not God. You cannot condemn.
I'm not condemning anybody. I'm just telling you, my God doesn't agree with it. So
if he doesn't, but you God.
Wait. My God doesn't agree. Jesus Christ doesn't agree with it. So
exactly.
wait.
Go on.
So you can't force me to also be an ally or to accept it because I don't want to accept it.
You don't have to accept it, but you don't have to treat them like they are garbage. That's my point. You don't have to treat them like they're garbage. That's the point. Because God didn't do that.
Think I'm sexy.
He sat around with liars, thieves, the tax collector.
I don't know.
Hang on. But Jesus did that when he was friends with those people. He expected them to repent and change, didn't he?
He told him to repent, but but here's the thing. He never forced them to. He might tell you, and he left it there. Unlike Muhammad, that was like, go kill them all.
Okay. I don't think anyone has to accept it. I think you have to respect it. Respect the people.
That's all I want.
You don't have to accept it as a no. Respect people that do it. Don't force your views on them. Don't tell them. Don't look down on them because you're worse. You're lying to your friends all the time. You think it's any worse? In the Bible, every sin is equal.
Yeah.
Not one sin. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that are gonna watch this thinking, "Oh no, you're
all sins are equal."
Trust me, every sin is equal. You lied to me. You're gay. It's fucking equal. We're you're gonna end up in the same place. So instead of thinking about other people's lives, live yours. Try and live your righteous life. Don't bother other people. But at the same time, when gay people want us to respect their religion, their orientation and their whole thing, also respect Christians. They might not, like, don't expect them to accept it wholeheartedly. But some people get upset, and I know I'm like, I'm sorry, you have to understand that. You have to understand that we have a different point of view, so we can't force us. As long as we respect you and accept you and leave you be, live your life. There's no problem. We're not giving you shit, and you shouldn't give any person who's gay shit, because it's just not needed. We don't need more shit to make this world the worst it already is. Let them live their life and do their thing. And if you're back to the thing in schools, if you don't want your kids to be taught LGBT stuff in school, I'm sorry, but you're just closed-minded, okay? Unfortunately, the society we live in, there's gay people. There's a lot of other people. There's a lot of other people.
That was your point.
Not like your point.
No, I said clean devil's advocate. Don't forget.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool.
I really, there's a lot of people in society, I'm sorry. You have to I'm not saying you have to go, like, if you're worried that your kid's going to catch gay, you're stupid.
Just because you're gay doesn't mean that you're gonna be feminine. Because there's a negative stereotype, and that if you're gay, you're gonna be you're gonna be flamboyant, and that's what's pushed by the media. Because I know for sure that I'm not like that, and the only reason why I don't really like that type of way is because it makes being gay a lifestyle instead of
it's a trend. It's
you know what I mean?
A cool
like,
thing.
I don't mind people being feminine because I'm feminine and also masculine at the same time, but it's like, when it's pushed to the idea that, because you're gay, you need to act a certain way, that's when I'm like uncomfortable, because I have to, at the same time, me being gay, that is probably the last thing I'm thinking about. Like, on a daily basis, that's the last thing I'm thinking about. Do you know what I mean? It's not important. That's why I'm just like, if your child's going to be gay, you're the one who has a stigma on how he's going to be. But in all like fairness, he's probably going to be the most normalist person like going. It just depends on how you treat him or her. Do you know what I mean?
So if your kid grew up and he told you he was gay, what would you
I was gonna ask everyone. Let's go on. If you're, I'm guessing.
No, I don't do anything.
Okay, if your kid grows up and is gay, quick answer.
I love them.
Yeah, obviously you love them, but we have to have a conversation.
What about you? So the kid grows and is gay. Conversation about what?
I said like what? How? Like what?
Yeah.
And then after he tells you, I'm into sleeping with this guy, and I've been having thoughts like that for a couple of years now, but I really feel like the girls don't really get guys.
But then whatever his actual point is, I mean, you have to do. We're like, okay, so I'll be like, I'll sleep on it. I don't know.
No. Do you know the worst thing to do when a child tells you is to not feel accepted? Because even if you don't even believe at the time, all the child wants to know is that at the end of the day, you still love me, and that and as your family, that's all that could be mean.
And as a Christian, like,
it doesn't matter, because
it does matter.
No, it matters. But God said.
You know what I realized in the Bible? Sorry, I need to say this. I realized something in the Bible, and I am still shocked. I need to keep reading.
Make sure you know what you're talking about.
It's making sense, but it's
what chapter?
Like,
what book is it?
I'll actually find it.
Leviticus?
I'll find
Numbers?
it. It's in the New Testament. I think it's in Corinthians or Matthew. It's one of the two. And it was like
Matthew.
3 months. But getting I'm dead. Getting to heaven is actually not based on your actions. It's based on believing in God, and the rest is grace.
Yes. Okay.
Do you know but I know what grace is. So grace is just like God's love for you.
It's something that grace is something that we don't deserve.
You don't deserve, but it's given to you because God's like, why not?
But God's like, gonna love you and give you grace because you do the right things.
Because you're doing the right things. But here's the thing: no one can ever be 100% absorbed away from sin. So
of course not. We're born in sin.
So then, basically,
no, you shouldn't live your life to try and get
Don't live in sin. Don't live in sin.
Try
to repent. That's why it says repent. We're supposed to repent. We're not supposed to live in sin. I don't want to be a liar. I don't lie. Realistically, I'm an honest guy. But I don't want to be a murderer. I don't want to be any of these things. Bear false witness. I don't want to do adultery. Any of that stuff. So even if you do it, you try to not do it. That's what shows that. That's
that
just
shows
saying,
to God that
if you're gay. In religious terms, okay, again, I was going to talk about why. You're living in sin because you're not trying to change it, or you're not trying to pray or anything. You're living in sin. In the Christian.
I get it.
But the thing is,
it's really hard because it's like, on one hand you see the religious side, but when you're actually in it and you are it, it's like
you can't really change.
You can't really
change
something like that. Like,
and people will never know how you feel.
Yeah,
I can never know how you feel.
What's your company?
Sorry. We will never know how.
Right.
Yeah, we will never know how you feel, but then that's why we just have to I feel like the standard should be just accept.
What would you do?
Oh, if my kid was gay.
Yeah. You about to do this?
No, I actually think I think you'd be calm with it.
Realistically, I would. I'd ask you why. Blah, 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 ask questions because obviously, I've never like. I grew up in Ghana. It was not. I didn't say. I didn't know what gay people were until I came to England.
No, it's
sorry.
true.
You know what gay people in Ghana?
No, I didn't know.
Ghana.
Yes, there's no gay people in Ghana. Fam, disabled people in Ghana get drowned. They throw them away. Not. Ghana's a bad. Well, it was a bad place when I left. It was a bad place. It's nice now. Go on holiday. It's really beautiful. Go to Elmina Castle.
It really sold.
Yeah, yeah, it's really nice.
They're not going down.
Apart from the killing and the Sakawa. Sheesh. Anyway,
off topic.
I know they kill people. But anyway.
Why are you promoting that?
Sorry, I don't know. But anyway. What's that? Gay people. Oh yeah, my gay son. Not my gay son. But if he was gay. Basically, I'm sorry, I don't care that much. Live your life just as like. But personally, I want my kids to be Christian as well. So if you're Christian and it's a bit conflicting to be a Christian who's gay. It's like technically because the thing you believe in.
Can you not still be a Christian and be gay?
Yeah, I think you can.
But then now you're talking about what makes a Christian. This is a completely
different. No, and I don't think
you can be a Christian. I don't believe in the word Christian. I think we're believers.
I think we're spiritual.
Yeah,
I think
we're believers.
Yeah,
we're believers. So you can be a believer if I can't tell you what you believe in. You can believe in God and Jesus Christ as much of everything and be gay.
Yeah.
That's not my thing.
I was raised Catholic, but I'm not religious now.
But yeah, back to the thing. If my kid was gay, we'll have a chat about it. I'll try and. Basically, I'm gonna be okay with it at the end of the day. But I want to get into your head to see what brought you to that.
That's what I was saying. I want to talk about that.
I want to see what brought you to that point. And I can't lie and say that I won't. I'd prefer if my child was straight because it's just easier for him. Because I don't. I want my kid to be protected as well. I know it's hard out there for gay people.
Would you care about what people think about you?
No, because I've never cared. Like I have that problem with my mum right now. I tell her don't like. I don't care what other people think of me, and we shouldn't care what other people think of us. Because people will gossip about you regardless. If you have a straight son who's shagging somebody, they're gonna talk about it. If you have a gay son, they're gonna talk about it. Whatever you do, they will talk about it. What's the point? Don't try and police them. Do you? But yeah, if my son's gay, do your thing. I'm sorry. You're not bringing no boys to my house though. Still, all girls. No one's bringing them to my house.
Obviously, I'd be okay with it. But I guess. I don't know. I suppose there's certain types of behaviour you wouldn't really want. Like if someone was promiscuous, I wouldn't want my child to be promiscuous.
Yeah.
I mean, my son can be.
It's not going to be promiscuous.
Let's talk about that. Can I just say this for anyone who wants to find the verse we're talking about? Is Ephesians 2, 8 and 9.
Is that you? Hey, I'm going to be
Yes.
But quickly back to the son being allowed to do more things. That's wrong.
It's stupid. I think it's really
it's wrong. I think
it's wrong because why did your son get a pass?
Because he's a boy.
Because he's a boy.
He's a boy.
What does that mean?
I swear he's trolling. Ignore him. Realistically, everyone is equal, yeah? I don't want my son to be doing certain things.
I don't want both of them to be doing anything more
like I didn't have a girlfriend till I was 18. I'm sorry. I want my son to also abstain from everything till he's 18. I don't do any of the stuff that other people do. I don't do drugs, I don't do sex, I don't do anything.
Let's say gay or straight, yeah, if your child, boy or girl, came home and they said they were having sex at like 16, legal age.
Oh!
Would you not be...
My blood's boiling, I'm sorry.
Would you be boiling or would you be like...
I'll be pissed.
I wouldn't be boiling.
I'll be pissed.
Firstly, are you protected? It's all about being calm about the situation first. It's not about... Do you know why it's being calm about it? Because at the end of the day, people have sex. Doesn't matter why.
No, everyone has sex. You don't have sex.
You need to think about the cultural aspect of trying to be hounding them because that's why children are scared at the first time. You need to start off. Were you safe? Did you have protection? Did you go doctor? Okay. And then after that, I want to beat the shit out of you.
That's more like it.
If you react when they have sex to blowing your nutting and crazy, they're going to talk.
Then they're going to think it's wrong.
Realistically, before even that happens, I'm going to make sure my kids are educated everything from young because I want them to know things. Like, basically, I want my kids...
Young, what do you mean?
No, like, I don't know, but like, I want my kids to grow up like me. I had good influences. No, genuinely, I did. At this age, I'm 20. I don't do a lot of things that young people do. I want them to wait. Just wait. I want my kids to grow up like me because I have good influence around me, and there's bad people around me as well. But I know what's right. I know what's morally right, and I want them to also have that. I don't. I don't need to be told don't have sex until marriage.
Yeah.
Okay, I want them to just be bro. Like, say
so you want a man that's for marriage?
I don't want them to have sex before marriage. Realistically, if you have sex, preferably out of my house before you do it. Don't do it in my house.
But if they're doing that a lot, so your house,
I don't care. If
doing that a lot.
As in if you don't live in my house anymore. If you're
I mean, like, if they live in your house, but they won't have it in your house.
I'm telling you, you're not having sex if you live in my house.
Wait. They're not having sex in general.
Yeah, you're not having sex.
Sam, that's the type of shit that
no, see, no, people are letting their kids go on free. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna control. I feel like
you can't control.
I feel like we're giving kids too much. No, we're giving young ones too much freedom. Wait, let me finish. You're giving them too much freedom. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you. We don't do that, okay? It's wrong. We're not having that. So now
if your
you can't be
25
also,
and still lives at home.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Wait, what's the limit? So
if you're 25, you're an adult, man.
The 25 living in your house, they're not married. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
no, I said if they're having sex
in your house.
Oh no. I'm sorry. Nobody's having sex in my house apart from me.
Okay.
You know, I'm sorry. I didn't buy my house and buy the bed so that you can do lots of things on the bed that I bought.
I'm not trying to the race card, but the amount of stores I hear like, oh yeah, we went back to our house. I was like, here, this is not me.
What would your family be like? Because I feel like you'd be very different to us.
Yeah, probably.
Like, what in terms of what?
Like
having sex in the house. In general.
Where do you stand?
Well, I mean, it's not really something that we've ever talked about. But I mean, there was one time when I had a house party and the guy I was seeing at the time, he stayed over and we stayed in the same room. And I got a bit of shit for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
Didn't do anything. But
yeah.
I slept in the bed, but yeah.
Mad. See, I have white friends that, my mom walked in and was having sex.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm like,
no.
what? I don't even kiss my girlfriend from my mom. I've never kissed my girlfriend from my mom. Like, nah. Are you mad? Wait, to kiss it.
So your mom, that's weird, man.
I know, exactly. I've never kissed her from my mom.
Until you guys are like fiancé level, you can't be doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even if, I'm sorry, I will only kiss her in my wedding.
You know me?
That's my first time my mom
I'm weird. Like, I don't even want you to meet my mom unless I know we're getting married.
See, I
can't even lie.
I would be like,
you can meet her, but I mean like
be friends, like
have like relationship.
No. Same.
Like,
but I mean, my current one. She knows my mom. She's my mom, and my mom likes her, and my auntie's in Ghana like her and everything. So I'm okay with that. But if for whatever reason we ever broke up, hopefully not. If we ever broke up, you're not meet my mom anytime soon. Because I'm not trying to bring everyone to meet my mom.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want my mom to see it better. And when there is a girl, I'm gonna be stressed about it. She's like, oh,
and I'm on again. No.
And then now they're not friends like that.
But it's weird. Like, how's my name say? Oh, yeah, my mom just walked in on us and like it's casual. I'm like,
no.
Big man, no one's having sex in my house. My future kids, if you see this, hey, future kids, MJ, Devontae, Talik, Anika, and Kiki. I swear.
These are Jamaican names.
No, they're not. No, they're making.
Sorry, your name.
And MJ. You're not having this. No, we're not having this, okay? No one's having sex in my house, realistically. And no one's bringing anybody back to my house. I'm going to have cameras in my house. Not in the bedroom. Wait, let me explain. Not in the bedrooms, but in every door. Every door.
You have the cameras in your house?
Every door. I want to see his bedroom. Every door. I want to see. No, I am in a living room.
I hope your kids watch this because...
Wait, let me explain. Wait, first reason is...
Do they know the kids' cameras are?
Yeah?
Do you know those cameras are?
Who?
Your kids.
No.
That's a prison.
Oh, no. So
that's a prison.
That's violation
of
rights.
Wait, I'll tell you, no, it's my kids. Shut up.
With the amount of freedom that you've had to live.
You're going to put secret cameras in your house.
I'm a good child, though. Kids are bad.
You're going to be horrified when your girls are in line.
Let me explain why I have cameras. The main reason is safety. There's CCTV cameras.
Not in
my living room. Wait, I said not in the room. See, if you're listening. In my living room. I want to see it come around my house. In my living room.
Not big. What do you mean?
I forgot. Sorry, I'm gonna be hella rich. Sorry.
I thought mine said.
So around my house, in my living room, and this one is for the kids. Every door, only on the door, just to see, so I don't bring anybody into my house. Because kids can break rules. Okay, yeah, I don't even bring a boy to my house if I say don't bring boys. No, you can learn by following fucking rules. Sorry for swearing, mum.
Sam, you are not even in the environment or space to be talking about.
Yeah, I kind of. I don't bring everything that happens in my house. My mom knows about.
No.
Personally, like, I wanna have a very good relationship with my kids.
Oh.
Where, like, they can tell me...
They're gonna take you for a
No.
They're gonna take you for an absolute dickhead.
No, I want them to be able to tell me the tea. In terms of having sex, if my kids come home and be like, oh, Mum, I've been having sex. With who? And if it's like a list, if you're in a relationship with someone,
what age are you talking about?
over the age of 17. Okay, even 16. No, over the age of 17, in a relationship, I don't mind. He can come over to the house. I don't mind. It depends. Now, I'll obviously meet him, and the dad will meet him, and obviously he can suss out if he's serious.
That's still there, isn't it?
Sorry, no one's coming to my house.
No. I'd rather you come into my house, so that I know what kind of person my daughter is associating herself with.
Oh no, I would have spies to spy on them.
No, I don't trust
you
it.
are
No.
I'll have
Really?
some
You're going to come into my house. You guys are going to sit down and watch a movie in my living room, and then we're going to watch your manners to see what kind of person he's like.
But obviously not going to do anything around you.
I know. Not that, but you can suss out what someone's like. Trust me.
No, you really
can't. Trust me.
You really can't. You should see how I act on people.
Bruh, you heard it here first. It's trash.
I mean, like professional people like you. The way you act like in your job,
I'm sorry. Everyone moves differently. You know the
when you meet
audience you
someone
are.
for the first, if you meet someone's parents for the first time, you're gonna act the same way you act around.
Exactly.
Friends,
When I'm with my mum and my girlfriend,
parents can suss shit like that out. You know, like parents know those stuff. The amount of people my mum would be like, no, not boys, like even just friends.
No, trust me.
I'm pretty sure.
Trust me. I can't explain why, but trust me. No, that's not true.
So I know, like in the Muslim communities, sometimes some gay men or lesbian women do these things where they marry, like someone else. And then they do the fake thing for their parents. Do you feel like you could ever get caught up in that kind of dynamic where the person you're with might have to marry someone who's a lesbian just to fake it for the parents? To him, because he's in a relationship with someone who like that community tends to do stuff
if it was the only way,
Okay.
You let your man.
No, they'll marry like a lesbian, and then she's got her girl, but just for the fact they fake
come together to do that.
You let that happen.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
So they're legally married to somebody else, and you're with them.
Well,
guess it's the legal part.
But then, talking about marriage, gay marriage.
I don't.
You've been going on for ages going, I got a really controversial opinion on gay marriage.
I don't think gay marriage should be legal. Let me explain why.
Oh, shit.
Let me explain why.
Okay.
Let me explain why.
It's too long, you know.
Wait, let me explain why. I'm not saying we shouldn't let them get married, or have a thing to show that they're partners for life, I just don't think it should be marriage, and I don't think people should want to be marriage, because marriage is a biblical thing.
I agree with that, you know.
It's a biblical thing.
I feel like marriage has been taken out.
It sounds really bad, but I don't think that gay people should be married. Only because.
So who does think you think they should marry?
Yeah.
Do you know why I don't think?
I think they should be married, but I'm saying not in the same biblical term as.
Yeah.
Marriage nowadays is a legal thing. It's not really biblical.
Marriage is.
It's been taken out, so I feel like either call it something else. Because
it's called a civil.
Okay, I even had a problem with.
It's got a civil partnership, isn't it?
Yeah. Civil partnerships are different.
It's different. Wait, what's a civil partnership?
So civil partnership is just something where it's by the government, and I think it's just a different term for marriage, and that was legal in 2005.
Okay.
And the gay marriage was legal in 2014.
Okay, so what's the difference between that and gay marriage then? It's not much difference, is it?
No, not really.
See, that's what I'm saying. So,
but I guess you're not married technically. Then.
Yeah,
are you not legally married?
Also, I think civil partnership is like a
having the word marriage.
If stuff like goes wrong.
Having the word marriage doesn't really change anything.
It's the same thing. They're not husband and wife.
Your domestic partner. She wouldn't be. You wouldn't legally called.
Husband. Yeah, but like, does that really matter that much? Like, does that affect anything?
That's what people want to be. That's why a lot of people get married.
It's the principle of it's a separate, equal thing.
Yeah.
I think they still have the marriage thing, but not the biblical marriage and the biblical sense.
Most gay people aren't Christians anyway.
Exactly. And it's like
and you're
picking and choosing which part of my religion you want to take out of context and use it for your own good.
Let me say, you want to be married under a priest or something, and it's like, it doesn't. It's unrespectful. It's not respectful.
Exactly.
That priest who got like arrested or something because he didn't want to marry.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree.
Yeah,
I'm very like pro free speech, so I think it's really wrong when people try and force a church or a priest to do something. I completely agree that's wrong. And what we say about priest?
Oh yeah, some priest got like arrested also. I remember like arrested, but like he got
because he
in
didn't
trouble.
want to marry.
He didn't want to marry.
That's that happened in this country.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember.
And there was the cake, the bakery where they wanted to get the cake made, and they wanted to be like
It was burned. Pro-gay marriage.
Yeah, and they're like no.
Yeah, I agree. No one should be forced to do anything.
Yeah, because I feel like you have to be said it's a priest. The highest order.
No, that I don't agree with though.
Like you can't force them to go against their wishes.
The bakery one I don't agree with because
because what if the bakery are Christians?
I'm sorry, it's their own business. I feel like it's their choice.
But they're willing to jeopardize their coin.
Exactly, it's their business. So realistically, we should have a say on their business. We didn't make it for them.
No. You create a business for the society to make money.
No, you can
created it for straight people.
You created it to make money. You didn't create it.
Actually,
they get to pick their own demographic. They get to pick their own.
They can do that. You can't object to selling stuff to someone. You know,
Yeah.
if you go to the shop, if you have your ID and you try to buy alcohol, the person that could be like, "We're not selling it to you," even with your ID, and they'd be like, "No."
Yeah, they have
the
right.
They have the right
I
to
get
do
that
that.
legally. I'm saying, but if they're just wanting a cake for whatever reason, why should?
No, it's the cake. They wanted to put something on the cake to say that they're gay. Like they put like 2 men or something like that.
And if the person
and even on a religious thing, they can say, "I'm not making your cake," and the excuse would be because you're gay or because we're just not feeling like it.
And that's not illegal. Like that is
illegal.
I think it's very bad. I think it's bad.
Contractually, contract law, you can do that. You can do that.
What?
Like you can go to a shop and be like, I want to buy this, and they can be like, we're just not going to sell it.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that.
I think it's fair.
They can tell you that it's not fair, but I'm saying that's what.
But then you can't argue against it. I think we should go and tell the police.
Exactly, because it's their business. It's their choice.
Them getting in trouble for that
Like
makes no sense.
their things there are an offer to treat. So if you make an offer and they don't accept it, you can't force them to accept your offer. You can't force them.
She paid them.
But anyway, back to the thing of gay marriage, because I forgot what you're saying. Yeah, I just.
And marriage is not a Christian thing. Other religions have their own marriage setting. No. Other people have marriages.
They're not trying to be married in a Muslim setting.
Yeah.
Their marriage that they do is more close to Christian.
So like if someone wants to get like a Buddhist marriage or something, now obviously I think they're down with the gayness.
I don't know. I just think
obviously that makes sense.
I feel like it's a bit contradictory to take something that you don't really believe in. Also, in fact, I'm against all atheists getting married. First of all.
Oh, come on, really?
Nah.
Well, you need to remember, like.
But I do think if you're atheist and getting married
in a church,
there is a bit of a thing of.
Well, no atheist gonna get married in church.
But then, no, it's not the thing. It shouldn't matter where you get married because marriage itself.
EastEnders don't get married in churches.
Yeah,
really?
but people.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not saying there should be something better that's more inclusive. I'm not saying, don't let them. I'm saying marriage itself is the wrong thing for what's happening because it's not inclusive. See what I'm saying? It's not an inclusive
but marriage
thing.
in itself has been watered down anyway.
Yeah,
so it's like
Christians don't take it seriously.
True. If we're gonna stop the gay,
everyone
celebrates everybody else.
Wait.
With so being black in a black community, I was gonna say y'all need to fix up because y'all want to be talking about how it is to be black and the struggle with black. Imagine being black and gay. That's all I have to say.
Because, see, we don't know that.
No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Don't matter about that. I'm trying to say to you that as being a black person, you need to understand that we're in both different, two minorities in society. So, so just imagine deep this: you're black and you're not accepted in a society. Deep the fact that I'm now also gay. Imagine that the pressure of that too. So all I'm gonna say is that black people in the community cannot start complaining about other people doing them wrong when we're doing wrong to our own people, and it's not to do with gayness, it's to do with colorism, it's to do with a lot of damage in society.
That's what I said last week, that we create our own problems, that we want to.
We don't. That's not our own. Like, when you said that was like wrong because it's not our own problems. It's problems that have been so deep, have been ingrained into our psyche that wasn't actually there in the first place. So it's not our own problem.
No, we would be the advocates, not advocates, but like we would force our we would enforce it. Like other races wouldn't enforce it until we would be like, black people do this, black people do that. Other races wouldn't openly be like, black people do this, black people do that. We were the ones to keep on saying that. It was like if we just stopped fighting ourselves and not like physically fighting, but like going against ourselves, stop saying black people always this, black people always that. Then we'd have a lot less hate than what we already do right now.
Yeah, but like not everybody's at that point of realization. That's what
That's why we're telling them.
Because
realize now.
When we went,
you have 5 seconds.
When we went on Yubo, like there were some guys that were on this live chat, and the stuff they were saying today, I had never heard it in live. Really? Like that
but
in my life. I was like,
what were they saying?
They were like
the F word.
Yeah. What?
Can I say it? Can I even say that?
Is it offensive?
That's quite offensive.
It was just basically saying, I'm not black, basically. Your colour is black, but you are not black because you're gay. He was so delusional. It was mad. It was, you're not black, you're a sissy boy, you're gay, you're a faggot, you're this, you're that. And then when I was standing up for him, although you couldn't see him, he was like, oh, I bet you're blick. I bet you're blick. I bet you're one of those girls who's like commenting under like Stormzy's Twitter, being jealous because he has a light-skinned girlfriend. I was like, oh my god. No, because I'm not. I don't even use Twitter. Like I even know Stormzy even had light-skinned girlfriend. Like people actually have a life. Like people actually have a life. And it's the stereotype that like.
You see on Love Island over there?
Yes.
What?
Oh, she was on Love Island. Why?
Now you taste.
Oh, she was like in one of the interviews.
Nice little Somali snack.
Baby, just leave me alone, cause I'm way too grown. Don't go on my phone. Get up off work, get a hit them rolls. I'll do for her, I don't think she knows. On the run, life fuck is crazy. And right now, they let not phase me. 1K key like Pagey, got demons, anyone.